This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Now, I don't know why is Britney apologising to Justin? I don't know what's going on here.
Well, have you read, I mean, I listened to it on Audible, but did you read her The Woman in Me?
No.
Okay, well, that came out at the end of last year. You know that. We had Britney Spears herself here in the studio.
Did we?
Remember that woman that came in
For the
with
launch of the
that
book.
poor lady with the American accent and the
She
stuffy,
was from Newcastle.
yeah, the boa constrictor
Yeah.
wrapped around her neck. So, of course, you've got to sell a book. You've got to open up a can of worms in relation to all of the things that had happened before. Justin did cop it around the time of Britney Spears' documentary as well, because I don't think he was very kind to her. He shamed her publicly
Yeah, he made a bit of a joke of it, didn't he?
A woman, a sexual joke, as a woman and as a girlfriend. Britney has now come out and said, because he's released this single, look, I'm really sorry. And the words are, if I offended any of the people I genuinely care about, I'm deeply sorry. That's in relation to the things she said in the memoir. She also went on to reference his appearance with Jimmy Fallon on the telly. So she says, I also wanted to say, because she's not short of a word, I also wanted to say I am in love with Justin Timberlake's new song Selfish. It is so good, she wrote. And how come every time I see Justin and Jimmy together, I laugh so hard.
They're still feeling serious.
Mickey Mouse Club. You know
I
what
think so.
Hasn't died.
And I mean, it's your first true love, I would imagine.
Get it on. Jessica Biel or Britney Spears, what would you do?
Well, I think everybody has their place in everybody's
true.
life. I mean, you meet everybody for a reason, apparently, and you learn your lessons along the way.
I think it was the denim suit where it all came crashing
That's
down.
not fair, mate.
That's love.
Double
when
denim.
when you start wearing matching outfits. I mean, I'm worried the two ladies in the newsroom are in love, because have you seen their matching outfits this morning?
We did
Oh, have
coordinate today,
You have a cream.
Yeah.
It's so serious in there. They must be telling the truth because they're wearing these lovely cream blazers.
I'm glad I didn't wear my pink dress today, Kate. We would have clashed.
Oh, linen noosa, you'd love it.
Oh, perfect.
Anyway, the funny thing is, Britney herself is also climbing up the charts because she had a song almost 15 years ago called Selfish.
That's right.
And
Come on.
her
This was
fans,
massive.
yeah, her fans are now buying Selfish rather than Justin's version.
Oh, so when you Google Sush Selfish.
in a sign of solidarity for the ladies.
Oh, hit me, sister.
Okay, you guys are going to love this story.
Okay.
Charlie,
XCX.
XCX. She has leaked a list of, questionable marketing ideas that her team have suggested, because this is ahead of an album launch.
Right.
She's doing what everybody tends to do. They've got to create a bit of noise in the lead up to the album dropping. She wiped her Instagram a bit like Dua Lipa did.
Oh, yeah, I love it when they wipe their Instagram.
I know, it's kind of what's to come, and it's always, coming soon.
What, 100 million followers and no posts?
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, you do that regularly, don't you? Oh, sorry, that's the history on your computer.
He wipes it with tissues. It's very different.
Oh, you don't need to do that. Okay.
You know what?
Yeah, I know.
need that.
Fitzy,
We don't need that.
No,
You don't have
cleaning
to
a
be like
phone.
this.
Are
I
we
don't know
going to
where your
have
mind
another
went.
day like this
You
with
don't need to
Big
say
day
that.
yesterday, wasn't it?
It was, and I said to you this morning, you look very nice.
very
You have a
handsome.
collared Ralph Lauren shirt on, so keep it classy.
So what are the ideas?
Okay, this is instead of going along with what her team has suggested, she's leaked the list. As Jess has said.
Could we use
This
some
is-
of these maybe for our show, Kate?
Oh,
if you
you
go
know
through
what?
these?
This is great. Her team have suggested that she gets her nipples pierced at Claire's. I don't know who Claire is.
Claire Fitzgerald.
Oh.
Well, it's Fitzy's mum. Normally she just ices the needle a bit on an old block and then
Yeah.
bang, you're on.
Well, yeah, she could do that. All right, have we done that on the show, Tommy? Someone has
Kate
got
has.
their...
Kate had a nipple pierced on the show.
That's right.
Oh, I did that when I joined American Rosso.
Good idea.
And it skyrocketed in the ratings.
Wow.
No, it didn't. Charlie, okay, here's the next idea. Jot this down if you like it, Tommy. Charlie crashes drag brunches and lip syncs to her own songs across LA and NYC.
Don't do that.
That's a bit
So she
embarrassing
could
for her.
crash a wedding and sing her own song. She could crash a
Maroon
Sweet
5 did that.
16 and sing. Well, Taylor Swift does a bit of that.
Does she?
But she's Taylor.
Maroon 5 made a film clip out of it.
How about this? And this is how it's written. Have a Winona moment.
What's the Winona moment?
Charlie XCS gets busted shoplifting.
Shoplifting, I was about to say.
Isn't it just madness that they think? And when does that not prove that everyone thinks that even bad publicity is great publicity and talkability around
my God.
the launch of the album? I mean, they got us. We're doing it.
Well, that's Jeff Fennick, I think, had the same thing suggested to him. Remember when he stole a watch?
I don't think he had a song or an album coming out.
Charlie for president. So Charlie's going to announce that she's running for office because
Stupid.
I
come
mean
on.
anyone can do that. A tube photo shoot, which is a bit more classy. So
Yep.
she's going to do a full photo shoot in a packed tube car with multiple team members being as obnoxious as possible. So
Okay.
that's where if we did it, you would play the obnoxious
One, yeah, sure.
team member.
thank you.
And then how about this? Charlie leaks a tape, Paris Hilton style, Kim Kardashian style. I don't really want to go down this road of talking about it, but that's...
No.
And there's even instructions here. VD playing slowly in the background. What's a VD?
Is that her name of her song, maybe? Playing slowly in the background?
VD. That's not a disease,
Oh,
is
well, I
it?
don't know.
the
That's what I was
VD
thinking.
clinic.
It's
Venereal.
VD. And then night vision gradient camera style, a la Midnight in Paris, which is in reference
So
to...
this is this from the record company, Kate? This is from the record.
Apparently. Now, I'm
Okay.
either she's
Okay.
really upset the record company at this point because she does come out and say what she wants to say.
Yeah,
She broke up with the boyfriend because he was fat shaming her
Sure,
and criticising her body. So she used her social media as a platform to really put the boot into him. So look, I don't know if she's on board with the marketing team for this because obviously we're going through the list and we're talking about the fact that she has a new album
What
around
about
the
this?
corner,
Tommy,
or not.
tomorrow on the show, right? The 3 people that work on this show, you need 2 ideas each of how to promote the Fitzy and Whipper Kate Ritchie show. This time tomorrow.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yours
Is
might
that-
involve a school uniform, like Summer Bay.
I'll make a
I don't know, I'm
suggestion.
not even
I'll
listening
go
to you
crazy at a hair salon with an umbrella,
That's good.
and I'll shave my head.
Britney
Can I
Spears.
do a Can I do a Britney style?
Maybe.
That is not commitment to the team, Fitzy, because all you have to do is buy an umbrella.
Yeah, and beat someone else.
You organise the paps, and I'll throw a couple of umbrellas at them.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.